The following is a presentation of Radio Plus Sports. The complete broadcast schedule can be found at radioplusinfo.com.
Welcome to Waupun Area Junior Senior High School. Steve Witterhack with you, along with Randy Armga. And we are ready to bring you some boys basketball action in the East Central Conference. We're in the new year, 2024, and get done with all these non-conference games and those little holiday tournaments and get down to the real business, taking care of business in your conference. And the Waupun Warriors hosting the Kewaskum Indians here tonight.
Yeah, and so far Waupun has done a really nice job in conference play, so hopefully they can continue that. JV game just finished up here, Steve. Waupun winning 55-22 over Kewaskum in the JV level.
That's good news. That's good signs for the future of Waupun. You said the Warriors playing some great basketball, 4-0 in the conference, sitting at 6-4 overall in the season. They had a disappointing loss when they played up at Green Bay at Little Chute. They only lost by 4, 61-57, but they were missing a couple of their key guys in that ball game. A couple of them even going home sick during the tournament to say, hey, Mom and Dad, come and pick me up because I'm not feeling well. And so he said the good thing about that is he's got some players out there and got some experience. Zeke Ewert had himself a nice second game in that tournament when they knocked off Sturgeon Bay by a score of 54-33. He had 12 points to be the second leading scorer on the team and got his opportunity to play a little bit more because some of the other starters were out with illness.
Yeah, and Zeke's a guy we've seen over the years. He can shoot the basketball. He can score the ball. So, yeah, and then maybe just adds more depth to this Waupun roster as things go on. Sometimes things like that happen mid-season can make you a better team.
Yeah, that's definitely what Coach echoed, Alex Dunlap, in the interview, and we'll have that interview for you coming up in a little bit. Aiden Hawkinson, 14 points in that game, the second game of the game on the 27th at the Rush Center. 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 5 steals, so kind of filling up the stat book with all the different things he can do for you.
Yeah, I like the fact, too, that they're playing on the Rush. You're playing in a big auditorium, open-ended like that, and it might help you in tournament time as well because you're getting that bigger court. You're getting on the 94-foot court, and you're getting the open ends for basket, the looks that you get at it, and it can definitely help you to play on those type of courts.
Yeah, and speaking of playing on a big court, playing at the Fiserv Forum Court on the New Year's Day was Don Gruber's Kewaskum Indians. They're 5-6 on the season, 2-1, along with 3 other teams that are 2-1 in the conference, but they got to play down at Fiserv and lost convincingly to a Slinger in that ball game, 68-45. But there's another little track meet that you can have on those longer courts. Playing down at Fiserv would be a great experience, but they didn't have a good time down there. They lost pretty convincingly to Slinger.
Yeah, and you said sub 500, just under 500 in their record, being 5-6. But you told me before the game, I didn't even realize they've played almost all their games on the road, and that certainly isn't easy, and some neutral sites as well. So. Maybe they're a better team than what their record indicates.
They've got some nice players. Talking to Coach Gruber, looking at their stats, and like I said, they played 11 games. They had 11 games in, and they played 1 game at home. There's an opening tournament for the opening of a couple games of getting into the season, and then they played that game over at Fiserv, and only 1 game at home, and then they finished the rest of the season out with maybe only like 2 or 3 away games after this game here today. So. But the coach says, I'd rather have it a little more spread out because I don't want to dig myself a hole and then try to have to get back into things during the end of the season. So.
Yeah, and Kewaskum, that's one of those courts that is definitely a home court advantage. I think just the way that gym is laid out and the sight lines on the baskets and everything there, I think they definitely get an advantage when they do play at home.
Well, I did get a chance to talk to Coach Alex Dunlap. Sounds like he's got a really nice rapport with the guys. They're responding well to him, and things are going real well for the team here so far. So we'll have his interview talking about his players, talking about their opponents tonight, Kewaskum, coming up in just a few minutes as the pregame show continues live from Waupun High School on RP Sports.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home. At home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home. At home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
It's time to take control of your soil management. Turn to the Great Plains TerraMax, a versatile hybrid tillage solution offering variable intensity tillage for a variety of fall and spring field conditions. Create the ideal seedbed with a high-quality finish, level soils and remove ruts, and eliminate resistant weeds, all with one tool. Tillage is now on your terms with TerraMax. Visit Waupun Equipment Company today to learn more about hybrid tillage and the all-new TerraMax from Great Plains. TerraMax, for tillage on your terms.
Are you or a loved one living with the discomfort and hopelessness of peripheral neuropathy? The tingling, the numbness, the life-altering pain? Are you tired of taking medications that only mask the symptoms or don't work at all? You don't have to live like that anymore. Introducing New Medical Center, your beacon of hope in the fight against peripheral neuropathy. Our team of dedicated specialists uses the latest advancement in medical technology to help you regain control of your life. Our personalized treatment plans are designed to reduce your pain, improve your balance, and restore your quality of life, all while targeting the cause of your neuropathy. We believe in a holistic approach, combining cutting-edge therapies and lifestyle changes that can slow down, stop, or even reverse the progression of your disease to help you live your life to the fullest. Don't let peripheral neuropathy hold you back. Take the first step towards a pain-free life. Call New Medical Center today at 920-324-9899 or visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899. Because you deserve to live without pain.
Hey, you cold over there? Where's the heat?
The what?
The heat! Where's the heat?
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Don't chance it and find yourself asking, where's the heat? Get on our furnace maintenance plan now to prevent a furnace malfunction or a heating headache. Need a brand new American Standard furnace? We do that too. Call 920-763-2301, allphasecomforts.com.
Did you say something about the beef?
Where's the heat?
Excellence in dentistry meets exceptional service. It's Dentistry of Wisconsin in Waupun and Beaver Dam. From routine cleanings, checkups, and maintenance to more advanced dental care and cosmetic services, choose Dentistry of Wisconsin. Doctors Metzger's, Truckenbrod, Dittman, and Werner, along with their friendly staff, are here to care for you. Visit their state-of-the-art facilities in Waupun and Beaver Dam, accepting new patients. Dentistry of Wisconsin. They'll give you a reason to smile both inside and out.
Brought to you by Home and Auto Sales. I'm Steve Witterhack, and time now to talk to the head coach for the Waupun Warriors, Alex Dunlap, joining us. And a couple games over the holidays, a win, a loss in there, and thoughts on your team after those games.
Yeah, we went through a little bit of a fever bug where our guys were puking a little bit, but against Little Chute, we really shot ourselves in the foot. I think that's a game that they got up early. We did a great job of responding, but it was too little, too late. And then we played a really good Sturgeon Bay team that can shoot the ball really well, and we held them to about 31 or 33 points. So I'm happy everyone's healthy. We had a really good week of practice. We were able to stay overnight in a hotel, and I love these guys. And the bond that we have just keeps growing more and more as the season goes on, and it's good to get back on the home court. So.
Well, I have noticed that with your team. It seems like you got a good rapport with the guys, and they're playing hard for you, and you go deep on the bench, so a lot of people are happy getting some playing time. And just talk about the season as we're starting right now, another conference game. You're the only undefeated team in the East Central Conference, and what's the future here in the next few weeks for you guys?
Yeah, so when I talk about the fever bug, it sucks that Hawkinson didn't play against Ripon, Bryant didn't play against Ripon, but that gives other guys an opportunity to just contribute a little bit more. A guy like Zeke Ewert's drooling for more minutes. I think he had 10 or 12. Charlie Fleer played outstanding. But when guys go down, and I mentioned this in the locker room, you just pick up their shield and you fight in their honor. And that's kind of what we do here. We pick each other up, we love each other, and that doesn't just happen in December. That's just kind of our program identity, and that'll be here for now and forever long I'm here. Like, we just love each other, and we help each other through the tough times, and that's what puts us in a position to be undefeated in conference. And looking forward, we got Kewaskum here, and then we got KML coming up for our last conference game before we start going on the road for the second stretch of conference. And that's when championship teams are won, when teams start to make adjustments and that's when it gets really fun as a competitor too. It's like a chess match. So we're really excited. Kewaskum's a really good team. They put a lot.
Big guy out there that can throw some points out there. What do you expect to see out of him?
I tell you what, he's a microwave against KML. He had one shot attempt and a couple free throws, and then he went on like 12-3 run by himself and really opened up that game. He's had a 40-plus point game against North Fond du Lac where he had 24 free throws. So we're going to do what we do. Our identity stays the same. We got to know where he is on the floor, but hard work and effort is just what we do, and knowing where he's at, but we're just going to continue to do what we do and play Waupun basketball.
Okay, Coach, love your enthusiasm, like what I saw from your team, the games we've already watched this year, and anxious to see where you guys go from here, but thanks for taking some time before the game. Absolutely. Go Warriors, and it should be a good one tonight. Alex Dunlap joining us again here for the pregame show. Back with more for pregame show in just a few minutes on RP Sports.
A reminder for everyone that Ben's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Ben's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Ben's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
Andy with us here from the Other Bar, Main Street in downtown Waupun. Happy New Year, Andy. Here we go again, 2024.
Yep, happy 24 out there in Radio Land. We got a lot going on this week. It is meat week. Packers play at 3:30, so meat raffle will be at 2 p.m. on Sunday before the game. Packers, of course, are looking for a playoff spot, and they take on the Bears. You can guarantee we're going to have it on here.
All right, very good. Now, before Sunday, we've got great weekly specials here at the Other Bar. Talk about that for us.
Absolutely. You'll have to stop in and see what Tierney's rolling out of her kitchen. Obviously, we got hot beef, hot pork, hot turkey with mashed potatoes and gravy every day. You'll have to stop in and check out the soup board. That changes by the day, sometimes by the hour. You can guarantee that we usually got chili on that for the season. But, yeah, you'll have to stop in and see what Tierney's rolling out.
Andy with us here at the Other Bar, Main Street in downtown Waupun. Go Bucks, go Badgers basketball, go Marquette, go Pack-Ho.
Yeah, there's a lot going on, and we're your one-stop shop for all that. Anything sports, you can check out our 16 tap lines and tons of spirits, and we'll always have a game on here.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Kasasa Rewards checking accounts? All Kasasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Kasasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Let's spring into a new career with Saputo. Become part of a great company and team. Due to their continued growth, Saputo has full-time benefit-eligible maintenance and 12-hour shifts available in their Alto facility. Saputo offers entry-level pay starting at just under $23 per hour and operator's pay starting at over $26 an hour. Great benefits and shift pay. Log on saputo.com/careers. Spring into a new career at Saputo. Saputo is an equal opportunity employer.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
Welcome back to Waupun Area Junior Senior High School. Steve Witterhack along with Randy Armgren. We got Big Nate Young doing the video streaming for us here tonight. And I don't know about you, Randy, but I'm very excited about this Waupun basketball team. I like the way they're playing. I like some of the names that we haven't even heard before, and some kids that weren't even going to our school last year that are doing big things. And I think exciting stuff happening with the boys program.
I totally agree, and they're playing pretty well, and win or lose, I think people like the style of basketball they play. They like what they're doing. It seems like Coach Dunlop's got it figured out, and he's kind of won the team over, the players over on his side, and that's a big battle, especially when you're a new guy, getting the kids to believe in what you're preaching, and seems to be working for him. And he, as you mentioned in your earlier pregame, he's an energetic guy, and that goes a long ways. And he came out of Andy Cerrone's camp certainly knows the X's and O's of basketball. So, a good mentor that he had as a player back at Sussex Hamilton, and nothing but the best for this Warrior team.
And you get the real scoop sometimes when you go talk to some of the parents and say, how are they doing? Are they gelling as a team? They getting along really well? How do they like the new coach? And I've been hearing a lot of positive things from the parents, too, when you go and talk to them before the game. So you could tell he mentioned and said, we kind of got each other's backs. We love each other and stuff. We got a good rapport. And one of the parents says he's got a good mix of, kind of being their buddy, but also if he has to, get on him a little bit and do the coach type stuff, correct some things, but they like the way he handles it, and the boys are buying into whatever he's selling right now.
Yeah, and I think that's the new age we live in. You have to, you can't just be a disciplinarian all the time. The old school coach that was, constantly on the kids, constantly, because kids, they don't want that in this day and age. They want to be, part of a group and have the love that he talked about, and I think it goes a long ways for him as a coach and as this team. And, I think there are upsides still yet to come.
I think so, too. Once they really I like what I've seen so far where he gets a lot of people on the court, but when it gets down to crunch time, who's ever playing good in that game and who's ever getting it done and matching up well against the other team, he's just and he has the right guys out there when he needs them at the end of the ball game. So I like the changes. He just doesn't stick with the same guys all the time, and who's ever kind of playing well that night and what the other team is giving him, that's who he has on the court, and that's been pretty impressive from what I've seen so far in the few games that we've done.
Yeah, one of the old sayings in basketball, it's not who starts the game, it's who finishes the game. And and I guess if you're hustling, you're doing the little things, you're getting the 50-50 balls and all that, you're going to play extra minutes in the end. So it seems like this team has sort of figured out, and we'll see about tonight. I think this Kewaskum team is better than people give them credit for, so it's going to be a challenge here.
Of course, for Waupun, Aiden Hawkinson having himself a nice season, 16 points a game. He has pretty good stats in about every category for the Waupun Warriors, the 6'1 junior. He is number 2 on the court. I know the program still had him down as number 30, but he got a hole in his uniform, and I know they changed it on Wiz Sports and everything, but they did not get the word into the people that did the programs, and I think he's down as 30 yet in there, but he is number 2 here tonight. But again, Aiden, just it's a fun game when sometimes he's been kind of quiet and kind of muscled out of there a little bit, but most of the games we see, when he gets his moments and he wants that ball in his hand, he'll make your free throws for you at the end, and good leader out there. So I love watching how his game is progressing. Just a junior yet, so we've seen him play his 3rd year on varsity now.
Yeah, and as you said, a high skill set, very high skill set. He can shoot the ball, he can drive it. And what you and I have talked about in the past, that we just think he needs to get a little stronger, and hopefully that comes with getting a little older naturally, and maybe gets in the weight room, puts on a little bulk and a little strength.
Of course, you've got Isaac Vandekamp, the senior, 6-foot senior in the starting lineup, 12 points a game for him, and he's not afraid. He's the guy you need on the court, somebody who can create off the dribble, not afraid to take some shots, take it to the hole, get to the free throw line, and like his aggressiveness, you need a player like that on the team too, and they find that in Isaac.
Yeah, a guy that can flat out shoot the 3 as well. That's always a benefit.
I see Dan Damask walking in here. I thought he'd be somewhere else in the country right now. Isn't he going to be over at in Indiana tomorrow and watch the Purdue game, number 1 ranked team in the nation, and his son Marcus having just an unbelievable year for Illinois, who's also as a team doing really well, ranked in the top 10, but big game for them coming up tomorrow night.
Yeah. You sure that's Dan Damask? Isn't that Marcus Damask's father?
Yeah, that's just Mark. Yeah.
That's where you get to at that point in your life when your kid is that good.
I'm so proud of Marcus, and we are so fortunate that we got to see him from his freshman year up. We knew he was special coming into high school, but we saw him in his first game throw down like 2 or 3 dunks within the first few minutes of the ball game, and Dad actually had to kind of call him off a little bit, but what a special time we had here. A state runner-up, a state championship with Marcus, and now here he is playing in the big show now, Big Ten basketball, top 10 ranked team in the nation, point guard for the team, scored 32 points the other night. Boy, it's been pretty proud of him to know that I know him and that we got to see him and is growing in the high school years here.
Yeah, I'll ditto that statement right there.
Well, we're going to take a break right now, come back with the starting lineups for both teams. Waupun again taking on the Kewaskum Indians at home tonight. Another conference game. Waupun, the only undefeated team in conference at 4-0. Be back in just a few minutes. This is Waupun Warrior boys basketball on RP Sports.
You know, when planting season arrives, timing is everything. That's why you need a planter that's ready to strike when the conditions are right. Massey Ferguson planters are part of a long tradition of accurate planting with minimal downtime and required maintenance. It's a combination of precision, dependability, and performance worthy of the Massey Ferguson name and worthy of your farm. Stop by Waupun Equipment today or visit www.masseyferguson.us to learn more.
Joint or spine pain holding you back from the activities you love? Exhausted from relying on pain medications? Dreading the thought of steroid shots or invasive surgery? At New Medical Center, we believe in tapping into your body's own natural healing abilities. Our cutting-edge regenerative treatments use your body's own natural biologics to repair and restore damaged tissues. Imagine getting back to a life of movement and freedom in one simple in-office procedure. No downtime, no lengthy hospital stays, and no painful recovery. Isn't it time you reclaimed your life from pain? Call us at 920-324-9899 or visit us online at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899. New Medical Center, 160 Gateway Drive in Waupun. What are you waiting for? Get back to living pain-free. Call New Medical Center now.
You think it's chilly in here? Where's the heat?
What about the meat?
Where's the heat?
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Don't chance it and find yourself asking, where's the heat? Get on our furnace maintenance plan now to prevent a furnace malfunction or a heating headache. Need a brand new Coleman furnace? We do that too. Call 920-763-2301. Log on to allphasecomforts.com.
She's cold in there, hey. Can't feel my feet.
Yeah, I know. Where's the heat?
Okay, we are back, and we're not sure her first name, Ashlyn or Ashton Bruins, but I tell you, we've been blessed with some really good national anthem singers here. We had Shauna Starbird, Shauna Harmson for many years, and she sang even when she's like in 7th grade already. We had McKenya Potratz and that bunch, Stelsel, and they did always would do a little double duet or a trio. And we've had some really good national anthem singers here, but she just did it out of the park every time. And I think it's like a singing family. Did she have her brother singing with her?
Yeah, they've sang together. Yeah, she sang with her brother before, and yeah, they're both very good. But yeah, she's definitely way above average. I'll give her that.
Wow, just amazing. What a great way. And of course, we had the United Men of Praise for all those years, and very spoiled by that too. So, yeah, good way to start the ball game out. And announcing the starting lineups for both teams. Let's go through the Waupun starting lineup. Aiden Hawkinson, 6'1 junior, 16 points a game. Jake Krieger does all the dirty work inside, 6'1 junior, good having that muscle inside. 9 points a game for him and 5 rebounds. Logan Prawl goes from a guy coming off the bench to a guy starting for the team. Just a sophomore, 6'1", and I'm excited to see where his future goes for Waupun basketball. He got himself in the starting lineup. Love his energy and his strength out there. He's in the starting lineup. Isaac Vandekamp, a 6' senior, 12 points a game. And Graham Gopalan, 5'9" senior, is averaging 12 points a game, or I should say 2.6 points a game as a sophomore, 5'9" sophomore. Kewaskum, they got a big fellow out there, and that's Zach Bain, and he's their leading scorer. Likes to work from outside the arc. Not much of a post-up guy, according to the coach. He will go inside, but he likes to shoot for three-point range and shoots about 30% there, but he averages 22 points a game. 6'7 junior. You got Charlie Gambino, a 6'3 sophomore, 5 points a game. Elliot Kemp, 6'5 senior, 8 points a game. Anthony Coleman-Thal, a 5'11 freshman in the starting lineup. And you got Kenny Grensovich, a 5'9 junior. I should say Landon Daniel, actually, a 5'10 junior in the starting lineup. Little pass inside, shot missed. They're not the easiest jerseys to see numbers on for Kewaskum out there. Kind of blend in a little bit. Hopefully one of those jerseys everybody's going to get rid of for next year.
Yeah, green on green. It's not, lighter green on dark green, but definitely makes it more difficult.
Yeah, that's not a easy thing for us, we announcers. So Waupun gets it back after the miss. Over on the Kewaskum side. And then Hawkinson pulls up, gets cut off. Nice defense there by Kewaskum. Prawl passing the ball over to Hawkinson. There's Krieger top of the key with it. Aggressive man-to-man defense being played right now by the Indians. And Gopalin gets the ball kind of stolen away. Luckily he gets it back, gets it to Krieger, three-pointer up. And it is nothing but net for Jake Krieger. Nice hustle inside, losing the ball at first, getting it stripped and getting it back and getting out to Krieger. Gets the assist, and Krieger gets the basket.
Waupun with a little full court pressure, trapping action.
Bain passes the ball over to Landon Daniel. Their main distributor out there in Daniel, the 5'10 junior. Leads in a lot of different stat areas for the team.
Both teams playing man-to-man.
Three-pointer right side comes up short. Krieger gets the rebound after the miss by Gambino. And Waupun, again, one and done for Kewaskum. Here goes Gopalin to the rack. Overlays it. Did a good job getting there. Just overlaid a little bit off the glass. And here goes Kewaskum with the ball. Thal, the freshman, gets it. Kicks it out right side. There's a name we've heard quite often. Thal's going through the high school. Some pretty good athletes in that family.
Some super football players, running backs. Can't remember some of their first names, but some of the best in the country at one time.
Nice job by Prawl going against Thal over on that left side. Earns himself a couple free throws. Yeah, if that's his, that would be a brother of his or some relation. I would say that. Yeah, he was definitely a man amongst boys out there. As he really destroyed Waupun when he played him, and just impressive to watch. 2 free throws for Prawl, and gets that one to go. 50% free throw shooter so far on the season. I like his confidence. Everything I liked him as soon as I saw him that first time he came out there. Earned himself a lot of playing time as the games would go along, and now he's earned himself in the starting lineup for Alex Dunlap's squad.
Yeah.
Wow.
Good job by Krieger fighting for that rebound, and officials are going to award Waupun the ball.
Yeah, Bain kind of pointing at himself. My fault for letting that happen, so Waupun will get it back on their end.
It was Bain at 6'7". I don't know. He doesn't look that big to me.
Vandekamp gets in the lane, a little wide right on that shot. Kewaskum comes up with a rebound. Waupun leading 4-0 on your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard. We've got games tomorrow. We got a game coming up on Saturday. Pass in the lane, and tough shot, but a nice finish on that for the Indians' number 10, Elliott Kemp. So Kewaskum on the board.
Well, he takes a little extra second there to figure out who it is because, as you said, the numbers are hard to read.
And a travel is going to be called on Vandekamp. Kind of pulled up on that right side to let the blockers go up and down and then shoot the shot, but official says nope. Shuffled those feet. Kewaskum basketball, a little full court pressure now for Waupun.
Yeah. Looks like Waupun might be running a little jump and run here. Not sure. Haven't had enough time to really see what they're doing, but definitely looking for that.
Thal has it down in the right corner, back out on top over to Landon Daniel between the legs. And ball is loose, and Daniel comes up with it. Going along the right side, back out to Thal. And in the hands of Charlie Gambino. Three-pointer up now, comes up short on the shot by Landon Daniel.
Krieger with his second rebound already in the game.
46% from behind the arc, so you're going to see a lot of shots raining from behind the arc. Even the big guy, 22 points a game, Bain. Here's a three-pointer on the way, and that is good. Just a nice little pass, a little hop step, and up and in for Isaac Vandekamp. Waupun leading now 7-2. Second three of the ball game for Waupun.
Hawkinson guarding the bigger Bain in the game here.
Saw a little hesitation and kind of bobbles it for a second and ends up getting blocked. And Waupun taking it the other way. Gopal, good job, good heads-up play. Even his sister Gracie clapping for him after that one because they pass it to him too deep. Kind of looks back and hits it off the legs of one of the Kewaskum players. It'll be Waupun ball. Big sister says that's just what I would have did with that.
Yeah.
we'll be seeing her play, Gracie, along with, let's see, a lot of the players down there, Trinity Pierce and Maddie Vandestreek down there, Cale Peterson, of course, down there, and Rowan Harder up there. So it's pretty much all the starters out there, and the rest of the team will be doing their game coming up tomorrow against Kewaskum right here in this gym.
Krieger with a great offensive rebound there, and having the intelligence to use the shot fake against the taller Bain. And
Jake does a great job. A little undersized post player for Waupun, but he makes up for it with his basketball savvy and his strength in there, and does a great job in that position. But, of course, we saw him launch up a three, too, so not afraid to shoot outside or battle inside.
Yeah, his stroke looks better as he's gotten older.
Jake makes both free throws. The entire Krieger family up in the crowd right now. Good representation. So with the ball now is Dawson Stahl, gets cut off by Prawl. Down in the corner with a little hesitation along the right baseline, going up and putting it in. Nice shot by Charlie Gambino for his first points, the sophomore. Pretty athletic play to finish that one. 9-4 Waupun. 13 and a half minutes left here in the first half. Thanks for joining us on Radio Plus. Krieger, another three-pointer straight away, back of the rim, no good. And the Indians get the rebound.
Yeah, pretty good shot, though, I'll tell you that. He had a good ball moving. He got the open look. Certainly capable of making that shot.
Thull one dribble and gives up his dribble, but does get the ball off to Daniel. Back over to Thull. Out along the left block with it is Kemp. Shoots it up to the right side. A little too strong on the shot out there by Landon Daniel. And Waupun gets the rebound, bringing it back up to the side. So they're doing a good job just making it one and done. Free throw shot pretty much. Hawkinson loves shooting from there. Hayden shoots 82% from the free throw line. Oh, and Gopalin gets the steal. Nice job. Hawkinson gets it again. Three-pointer off the back of the rim, no good. And let's say that maybe Krieger stepping on the line as he tried to save the ball. Kewaskum will get it back.
Well, Waupun's press being a bit effective. Getting a turnover right there and a good shot. Seeing a couple of new faces in the game here. Torres as well as Bryant Ferris. And Zeke Ewert. Three guys new in the game.
Yeah, that brings you some pretty good energy out there. And it's nice that you can go deep into the bench and keep fresh legs out there as much as you can. Ewert having that big game, having 12 points his last outing.
Yeah, and some of these guys have started at a point in their careers already. So, yeah, they're very capable. Good players. There's a nice play.
Job there. Good job by Bryant Ferris. Sticking that arm out there. Steal going to Waupun. Hawkinson along the baseline, and then loses it along the baseline. Coming up with it is Daniel. And a 30-second timeout being called now by Coach Don Gruber. Back after this on RP Sports.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
8 points to me. That means I better start talking. We're back over at Waupun High School. Timeout taken by Coach Don Gruber. What a nice guy. I like talking to him. I don't know if this is the first year that he's ran the program, or was he there last year?
I think he was there last year, if I'm not mistaken. I believe this is his second year that I know
as the head coach?
Yeah, okay. I believe so.
Yeah, he's always very very welcoming and definitely wants to talk a little basketball with you. A good guy. Hawkinson coming in strong, and he's going to get fouled on his way to the basket. Looks like Thull might pick one up.
It's going to go out of bounds as Hawkinson made the pass over to Ferris. I'll tell you what, I want to just go back to that steal by Ferris. Up the line, on the line, using the correct hand. Just what you work on in practice every day, getting yourself in position, and then you use that hand that you're not going to create the foul with. So many kids don't do that. He just did a super job on that play.
Yeah, that was, like you said, textbook. 10-footer right side, up and in for number 2 now for Waupun, Aiden Hawkinson. He got an old roster at home and watching the game. He's usually number 30, but he has a hole in his jersey. So they had to switch that, and they switched it on everything except for the program that we got. But the coach did tell me ahead of time that they switched that around. Nice defense again by Ferris, changing that shot, and Waupun comes up with it. He goes Ewert along the right side, gets cut off along the right block, and it gets called for a travel.
Yeah. Waupun, I love this 84-foot full court pressure here.
Yeah, if you're going to go deep in the bench, you may as well do something like this if you got the personnel out there that are aggressive enough, and they do.
And they have athletes, you bet. They have athletes that can do it.
Kewaskum with the ball. Back over to Bain. Has it on top, working against Prawl. Oh, good job with Torres stepping in to stop that drive. Daniel has a great defense by Waupun. They're everywhere. The Eli Steinbauer out there now with the basketball, getting some playing time. Back over to Bain. And Prawl, good job with the body. Three-pointer up at the end of it, and great defense, but it ends with a three-pointer by Josh Koenig. He had to work for that one. Went down after it, too, but great defense by Waupun. 15-footer left side is up, and it is good for Aiden Hawkinson. 6 points in the game for him.
Yeah, creating his own shot.
Indians with the ball back, 10-20 and counting down in the first half. Koenig gets cut off. Working the perimeter right now are the Indians. Ball in the hands of Steinbauer, and a three-pointer on its way, and that is good. Three-point basket by Charlie Gambino. Waupun doing good on the defense. It just kind of ends after a while. Last couple trips to the long basket. And Waupun turns it over.
Ferris might have hurt his ankle a little bit there.
That was kind of launched up and somehow goes right back in the hands of Zach Bain. Lucky bounce off the front of the rim, gets it right back and goes right to the rack with it. And now just a three-point lead for Waupun.
Good shooting by Kewaskum has kept them in this game.
Good job with Prawl. Just got a little hesitation that he's going to make an explosion towards the basket, and he gets fouled on the ground. Yeah, I like his game. I like the aggressiveness of his game and getting it inside, and great defender out there. Emmett Hull coming out on the floor now, and coming onto the bench will be Prawl.
I was waiting to see whether they were going to say if it was on the shot or not. It's not. On the way to the basket.
Here goes Ferris to the rim and throws one up there, and the ball back in the hands of the Indians. So a ball Waupun probably should have had after that miss. Kewaskum looking at maybe tying it up or closing it up a little bit, just tripped down. Steinbauer has it. Back down to the corner, a three-pointer on the way, and that is also good. Man, they are launching them up and hitting these last few minutes.
Do not see that young man's number.
Chase Cook.
Cook, okay. Another new face in their 15.
15-footer right side, rims out no good, and again, Kewaskum makes it one and done, and then Waupun makes it even worse by fouling after that, so pretty close to maybe getting rung up on a technical. They're kind of shoving the player after that by Bryant Ferris, getting a little frustrated out there. Kewaskum has tied this thing up at 15 apiece.
Brian, he's aggressive. He's going to get after it. He's going to make his name on defense and hustle plays. And again, Waupun trying to wear down Kewaskum a little bit. Deeper roster.
So the Indians with the basketball. Steinbauer has it. They get it over to Bain. And another three-point shot, open look, and that one is no good on the shot by Landon Daniel. Waupun will push it up. Ewert has it along the left side. Gives it back over to Brian Ferris, back over to Ewert. Has it in the lane, gets cut off, and ball loose again, and a good hustle there by Brian Ferris, but Indians come up with it. Daniel gets it, passes back on the right side. Missed shot by Josh Koenig. Goes Ewert. It's cut off on his drive to the basket as things are getting a little sloppy really both ways. Daniel going up, draws the foul, misses the shot. 2 free throws for Landon Daniel.
Foul will go on Emmett Hull. His first.
Girls basketball tonight on radio, tomorrow night on Radio Plus. We'll have that at 7 o'clock. They take on the Kewaskum girls. That'll be the two teams that have won state the last 2 years in Division III battling. Of course, the personnel has changed a little bit more, actually, for Kewaskum than
That's
Waupun.
right, yeah. Not the team they had that won state, that's for sure. They've
nice, impressive.
Graduated some excellent players.
Yeah, and I was pulling for them all the way after Waupun lost their game. I was hoping they'd get the Waupun-Kewaskum matchup in the championship, but Waupun comes up short with that Milwaukee School of Science. But I was pulling for them in the championship, and they did pretty well. Did the conference pretty proud.
Logan Prowl with a good box out there. He could have gotten that rebound himself. He tipped it over to Krieger. He said, "Oh, let Jake get in the stats."
And Vandekamp misses. Ball's going to get knocked out of bounds by Emma Tull, kind of reaching over the top of everybody, but knocks it out of bounds. And nobody scored for a little bit here, and he said not great possessions by either team the last trips down the court. Daniel has it along the right side, guarded by Hull. Passes over to the left side, three-pointer on the way. Comes up a little short on the shot. Krieger goes down, but loses the ball over to Bain. And in the lane with a little perfect head fake, but misses at the end on a great move by Eli Steinbauer, but just didn't finish. Here goes Vandekamp to the rack with it.
No shot.
I'm going to say that's on the floor too, but a nice drive by Vandekamp. Thought he was in the act of shooting, but they're going to take it out on the end line.
Ball goes on Koenig, his first.
Waupun will inbound the ball for Waupun, gets it out to Hull on the perimeter. Prawl back in the game now for Waupun. Here goes Vandekamp, drives it in, pulled back, 15-footer, and that one comes up a little short, and Bain gets the rebound. He'll dribble it up now for the Indians. It's got to be careful of the perimeter. That's where they're getting killed so far here in the ball game. Daniel with it out top, guarded by Goldpollen. A long shot that is missed, but Daniel comes up with a rebound. Actually, Steinbauer with a rebound. So the three-pointer on the way, and that is no good. Shot taken by Chase Cook. His drive to the basket. Nice job going to the rack with it and drawing the foul for Waupun's. Goldpollen draws the foul.
Yeah, they're going to say before the shot on that as well.
Yeah, Waupun can't buy one getting to the free throw line and quite a few trips down the court, but be going to the free throw line from now on, as that's the foul number 6 after this.
Mr. Larson lost track of who the foul should be on here. He's looking for some veteran crew here with DeGroot, Bergert, and Larson. Been doing this a long time, those three.
Eli Steinbauer gets called for the foul, his second. We'll pass inside to Krieger. Little head fake goes in, draws the foul, and that's on the shot. Puts it in. And going to the line to shoot one will be Jake Krieger. Good job getting the defender up, drawing the contact, finishing the shot. And to the free throw line for one free throw is Jake Krieger.
And that foul goes on Bain. That's his second.
Free throw rims out no good, and Bain gets the rebound. And passes it up court. That's going to go out of bounds. Errant pass, and Eli Steinbauer tries to bring it back in, but that was off the mark, and now Waupun will get it back. Waupun with a 2-point lead, 17-15. Don't forget, we'll also be covering the Waupun Warriors game coming up on Saturday. It's always a great matchup that they keep this alive. Nice move by Prawl off the backboard and in. Nice when he really commits to those shots and finishes. And Waupun up by 4, 19-15. And Waupun playing at Laconia coming up. Got a foul on Waupun, but again, a game at Laconia. A great tradition to keep that rivalry between those two towns alive. And that'll be on Saturday night at 7 o'clock. And Randy and I will be there. I think Nate will be there. Jeff's going to be there too. Just us three, the three amigos will be there. That's such a connection between the communities.
Yeah,
so many people related to other people, and you look in the crowd of the people who are in Laconia stuff, they go, geez, I know at least half the people up there in the crowd. Oh, a nice little back cut along the line, sideline, but not finishing on the shot by Chase Cook. And Gopalin whips it out to the left side, but missing everything was Hawkinson on his 16-footer from the left side.
Gopalin sacrificing the body to make that pass.
Another three-pointer on the way from Cook, and that is in his second three of the ball game. We've learned that already. Can't give him an open look. That's the second one he's drilled out there.
Yeah, I couldn't find his number earlier to mention who he was, and now his face looks familiar to me.
Yeah, now he kind of stuck in our mind. Nice drive again. Great drive by Logan Prowl. Just goes up and extends that right arm to get past the defender and finishes.
Yeah, I remember Chase Cook from last year. He's a, you talk about kind of the microwave heats up quickly. He's a kid that can really fill it up in a hurry on the three.
Yeah, he's just a sophomore this year. Baines got it on the right side. Guard giving up a few inches is Graham Gopalin. Little lob pass inside, good feed, and again, a lot of opportunities inside. Missed by Kewaskum so far in the ball game. They could really easily be up by about 4 or 6 points in this game. Shot by Vandekamp is up with a hand in his face. Tough shot, but a nice finish there by Isaac.
Yeah, a little Euro step. Taking the NBA moves there. Creating space, hanging in the air, and finishing the shot.
Yeah, he likes to create his own stuff. He's probably not going to lead you as an assist guy in any given game, but man, he commits to those shots and has had some huge games. And second leading scorer for Waupun. Another errant pass goes off the hands of Cook and out of bounds. Waupun will get it back, leading 23-18. About 4:12 to play here in the first half.
A lot of teams don't like to have teams drive baseline. Right here, you're seeing Waupun. They're opening up in their man. They're giving the baseline. They're trying to bait the offensive player to go baseline. Then they send help side over and quickly to trap and jump, and they're looking for that errant pass. So far, it's been very effective.
Yeah, they're changing a lot of shots that should be going in for Kewaskum. Oh, Prowl, this is everything on his drive. Good, nice drive, but ugly finish on that one for Logan. But shoot or shoot, he'll keep on doing his stuff out there. Love watching him play. Anthony Coleman-Thal back on the court. He took a bit of a break. We haven't seen him out there for a while. Thal has it back along the right side. Gets it back out to Daniel out on top. Nice work out there by Waupun's Charlie Fleer. Giving Daniel a little trouble out there. Baines got it. Gets it in the lane. And again, great defense by Waupun, not giving him any open looks.
There's that baseline he allowed to happen, and then the help side coming over and shutting the door. Good place to trap.
Yeah, he thought he got paid. He did get past his guy, but whoops, there's somebody else there waiting for you. Yeah, got a foul on the floor, but foul number 8, so to the free throw line will be Aiden Hawkinson.
Landon Daniel with that foul. This will be, as you said, bonus 1-on-1.
I know as soon as I look at the board, I know that Bobby has that up there already, so I knew it had to be exactly 8. You can't even react fast enough. Bob puts that up there. Back of the rim, no good on the front end of the bonus. And Thal releases early and goes up and misses a point-blank shot. Did everything right except for finish. Drive by Torres gets knocked out of bounds. And it will remain Waupun basketball.
I really like what Waupun's doing here. I mean, they have a plan. They have a scheme. You know, there's so many different ways you can do things, but they do what they do very well. And defensively, they're really getting the job done. I like it.
Torres has the ball out on the perimeter. Gets it back over to Ewert. Clear with it along the left side. Hawkinson has it in the lane. Back out on top to Ewert. Launches up a 3. Rims out, no good. And Landon Daniel gets the rebound. Brings it over half court. Drive to the basket again. Not finishing, but the putback shot is good by Elliott Kemp. Well, actually, that might have been Gambino.
I think it was Kemp. I think you're right.
Yeah, Kemp. Okay. It was, a nice drive to the basket by Torres. And he looked like he's going to get cut off, but he draws the contact, reaches out with that right arm, gets it to go off the glass and in. And going for the three-point play at the free throw line is Braden Torres.
Upon getting their defense set here before the free throw.
Waupun just not finishing on those, but missed free throw, but still a nice drive by Torres to give Waupun a 5-point lead. 2:20 and counting down in the first half.
Oh, that was one that, yeah.
And a travel is going to be called. A good job getting his hand on, or at least disrupting that a little bit, Charlie Fleer, and then trying to fight for it as Daniel ends up shuffling his feet, and Waupun will get it back, but that's caused by the great defense by Fleer.
Yeah, again, up the line, on the line. Just within the reach there. Using that offhand so you don't foul. Nice job. Didn't get the steal, but caused the stumbling that was the turnover on the travel.
They're getting some minutes here for Waupun with the ball. Gets it over to Hawkinson, guarded by Daniel out on the perimeter. Vandekamp has it out on the left side. Back out to Hawkinson. And Hawkinson splits a couple defenders and finally gets it to Torres. Three-pointer on the way now by Hawkinson and puts it in. A shot there by Aiden Hawkinson. Little quick release after he got the ball. And Waupun opens up an 8-point lead now, 28-20.
Yeah, 9 points for Hawkinson.
Gambino has it out on top. Back in the hands of Daniel.
There's that opening up to the baseline again, trying to bait them to go there.
Looks so inviting when it's wide open, and then Gambino tried to go that way, and he ends up seeing that the defenders are coming over to help, but still at the end of it, Waupun commits a foul.
You have to be playing really good team defense to do that, because otherwise the guy's going to get a free lane to the hoop. But yeah, you open it up, you let them go there, and then the help side comes over, and it's a pretty good spot to trap.
Nice little half hook shot in the lane and put in by Elliott Kemp. Down to 1:14 and counting down in the first half here at Waupun High School. Waupun leading Kewaskum by the free throw line up. It's always money when you get near that free throw line for Aiden Hawkinson. He's now got 11 points in the first half, and Waupun's up by 8, 30-22.
The old mid-range. Not a lot of kids do it anymore. Hawkinson pretty good at it.
Daniel along the baseline kicks it out in the hands of Gambino. Three-pointer on the way now from Daniel, no good. Weak side rebound in the hands of Torres.
Really nice job of scrambling on the defense.
Vandekamp pulls up at the free throw line. Off the rim and no good. Zach Bain gives up the ball, and here goes Torres with it, and say just a block, and Waupun gets it on the weak side.
Yeah, Brian Ferris with a good hustle, able to finish that up. Might have been a goaltend, I don't know.
I thought it hit the backboard first.
Yeah,
I really did.
I'd have to see the replay. It was close. Yeah. Torres with two hands on, being called for the foul. It's a good call. Tell you what, bet you these practices Waupun have, they focus on defense. They really get after it. They really scramble. They really help each other. Just,
I like what I've seen so far from them. They just, boy, good, like you said, they play good as a team. Good team defense.
Fun to watch. Everybody's on the string, on the rope. One guy moves, everybody moves.
Down to the last 5 seconds. Three-pointer from the corner is up, and it is good. What a great way to finish the half. But Charlie Gambino launches one up for his 8th point. And Waupun takes a 32-25 lead into the locker room. And Randy and I'll be back coming up in just a few minutes to talk about the first half of action here at Waupun High School on RP Sports.
Life's better with an auto policy from American Family Insurance, no matter what dreams you're driving towards. That's because you'll feel totally protected with the right auto coverage. Plus, you'll save up to 23% when you bundle auto and home with our expert agents. American Family Insurance.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and Auto Sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
Andy with us here from the other bar, Main Street in downtown Waupun. Happy New Year, Andy. Here we go again, 2024.
Yep, happy 24 out there in Radio Land. We got a lot going on this week. It is meat week. Packers play at 3:30, so meat raffle will be at 2 p.m. on Sunday before the game. Packers, of course, are looking for a playoff spot, and they take on the Bears. You can guarantee we're going to have it on here.
All right, very good. Now, before Sunday, we've got great weekly specials here at the other bar. Talk about that for us.
Absolutely. You'll have to stop in and see what Tierney's rolling out of her kitchen. Obviously, we got hot beef, hot pork, hot turkey with mashed potatoes and gravy every day. You'll have to stop in and check out the soup board. That changes by the day, sometimes by the hour. You can guarantee that we usually got chili on that for the season. But, yeah, you'll have to stop in and see what Tierney's rolling out.
Andy with us here, the other bar, Main Street in downtown Waupun. Go Bucks, go Badgers basketball, go Marquette, go Pack-Ho.
Yeah, there's a lot going on, and we're your one-stop shop for all that. Anything sports, you can check out our 16 tap lines and tons of spirits, and we'll always have a game on here.
Excellence in dentistry meets exceptional service. It's Dentistry of Wisconsin in Waupun and Beaver Dam. From routine cleanings, checkups, and maintenance to more advanced dental care and cosmetic services, choose Dentistry of Wisconsin. Doctors Metzger's, Truckenbrod, Dittman, and Warner, along with their friendly staff, are here to care for you. Visit their state-of-the-art facilities in Waupun and Beaver Dam, accepting new patients. Dentistry of Wisconsin. They'll give you a reason to smile both inside and out.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Kasasa Rewards checking accounts? All Kasasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Kasasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Okay, we are back at Waupun High School. Steve Witterhack, Randy Armga, Big Nate on the video streaming, and Waupun with a 32-25 lead over Kewaskum here at halftime. A lot of impressive things there by the Waupun Warriors, especially defensively in that first half.
Yeah, I thought they really got after it. They do things very well as a team. Like I said, they open up the baseline for the drive, and then you have to get that help side coming over. They trap there, use that baseline as a third trapper, actually, and then try and scramble out. And I'll tell you what, right now Kewaskum's shooting it pretty well on the skip pass. Otherwise, they're getting beat by way more than 8 points because, Waupun's really aggressive defensively. They're getting over on the weak side a lot. And when Kewaskum skips it, you're getting some open looks. But a lot of teams don't make those consistently. Right now, Kewaskum not shooting it as great from the inside, but making shots from the three on the skip pass.
Yeah, I thought Kewaskum had some moments in the beginning where they were missing some shots inside too, but those were those challenge shots when Plant always had a hand there. There's nobody getting a free look at anything inside for Kewaskum in the ball game. So, again, great defensive scheme there by Coach Dunlap in that first half. And then, of course, you have Aiden Hawkinson, who's hard for anybody to contain. He gets himself a nice first half, 11 points. And some nice hustle by the rest of his teammates to find him.
Yeah, and definitely a guy that can create his own shot off the dribble. Got enough length where he can rise up, and he's kind of perfected that mid-range game, and it's something that goes out of the game for a lot of these younger guys now. You either shoot the three or you try and drive it all the way to the basket. You see that in the NBA too, but there's always that spot for the guy that can go off the dribble and pull up on that 12, 14-footer, and if you can do that consistently, you're always going to score in volumes.
Let's take a look at scoring in the first half.
Statistically, first off for Kewaskum, we have Koenig with 3 points on a made three-pointer. Elliot Kemp has 6. Charles Gambino with 8. He has 2 made three-pointers. Chase Cook with 6, both of those on three-pointers. And Zachary Bain with 2 points, the big guy. Kind of holding him down pretty well tonight. So, again, good defense by Waupun. For Waupun, Brian Ferris with 2. Jake Krieger has 7. Logan Prawl with 5. 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Krieger was 2 of 3 from the line. Braden Torres with 2 points. He did miss 1 free throw. Isaac Vannekamp with 5. He has a 3-pointer. And Aiden Hawkinson leads all scorers with 11, one made three-pointer, and he is 0 of 1 from the free throw line.
Again, a great season going on for the Waupun Warriors, taking care of business in conference. They're 6-4 on the season, and looking, I think, surprising. A lot of teams out there didn't expect to see Waupun play as well as they do, and boy, they're really taking it. Two teams playing aggressively, got some scorers out there, and looking like a team that could keep on getting better throughout the season.
Yeah, it's one of those teams, you and I, we have the privilege of watching a lot of teams play around the area, around the state, and play the game different ways. It's a fun team to watch. They play a lot of kids. They play as a team. They play great defense, and then they have a couple of special players that can really go and score. So it's entertaining to watch this team play.
Yeah, and you can see that we're getting a little bit more consistent big crowds for the boys game. The girls have been filling it up for a while with the great teams that they've had, but the boys are drawing some people too now. Word is out there. Waupun's the real deal, and they're kind of a fun team to watch. So glad to see a lot of people up in the students, and I should say parent section up there. They've got quite a few people and a decent student section. Exciting things happen here with boys and girls basketball in Waupun. As a matter of fact, tomorrow we'll be bringing you girls basketball right here on this gym as Waupun will take on the Kewaskum girls. And that'll start a little before 7 o'clock with a pregame, about 7:15 game time. But should be a fun game between those two programs. And then coming up on Saturday, we'll be at Laconia. Boys basketball, Waupun taking on the Spartans at Laconia High School in Rosendale. And we'll have that again, video streaming on Radio Plus. So fun time of year. I'm glad the holidays are over and get back to the real stuff and calling some games again.
Defending state champs coming in tomorrow night. And
that's what I mentioned a couple times before. I said the two defending state champs.
The previous year, just the state champ. Yeah, that's.
I mentioned that a couple times earlier in our broadcast.
As good as you can get. Yeah. Like it.
It's going to be some good stuff coming up tomorrow. It still probably mean a little bit between these two teams, even though not all the players are there from the great rivalry the last couple of years. But come down here and cheer on the Lady Warriors, or you can watch it with Randy and I, and Big Nate and Jeff, and everything will be here tomorrow. So, again, Waupun leading 32-25 at halftime over Kewaskum. And we'll be back in just a couple of minutes to bring you the second half of action for Warrior basketball on RP Sports.
A reminder for everyone that Ben's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Ben's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Ben's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
Extend your vertical tillage options with the new Kuhn Krause Accelerator XT8010, available at Waupun Equipment Company in Waupun. Proven Excalibur VT blades stay sharp to cut tough residue and create a superior seedbed. New adjustable gang angles put you in charge. Select 1 to 5 degrees for true vertical tillage or 6 to 8 degrees for more aggressive tillage action. The mid-mounted tines redirect soil and residue flow ahead of rear gangs. Exclusive rear star wheels break clods and anchor residue, while the 24/7 conditioning reel firms and finishes the seedbed. No daily grease maintenance features save you time and money. The Accelerator XT is available in RTK cut widths of 29.5 foot to 40 foot working widths. To learn more, visit www.kuhn.com.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
Okay. Steve Witterhack here, Randy Armgood with you, along with Big Nate Young. And halftime score, Waupun leading 32-25, and the Warriors will start out here with the ball. All their starters back on the court with Hawkinson, Krieger, Trawl, Vandekamp, and Gopalin. Crawled in the lane with it. Back out to Gopal throws up a three. That misses everything. And then out of bounds. Ball going to Kewaskum.
And Graham with a little smirk and smile, like, okay, maybe not doing that again real soon. Up on again with that full court man pressure.
A little hesitation on the call. The official by there decides not to call, but the one across the court does, and that'll be a foul on Waupun. Had to be something there.
Yeah, I think that's a good call.
Oh, I think so,
a little
too.
late getting there, so.
With the ball now, Charlie Gambino brings it up along the left side. Over to Landon Daniel. Zach Bain on the court also. Little down to the post into Bain, goes in and puts it up and in against Krieger. And there's something you didn't see in the whole first half. Him getting a pass inside and posting up a little bit, and he finishes and gets himself a free throw.
Yeah, I'm sure that was a point of emphasis at halftime. We're going to run Zach in the post here and get him some touches, and that time it worked.
And he is an 83% free throw shooter and makes his free throws. So you really want to get him in there, and if nothing else, get him at the free throw line. And he's got this to a 4-point lead for Waupun. Brawl with a little catch and shoot three-pointer, no good, and getting the rebound. Elliott Kemp gets it, and good job by Krieger stealing the ball, but three different Warriors could have had that. Bad pass there by the Indians. Hawkinson has it, gives it back out to Krieger. Goes Van de Kamp, a little spin move, goes up and gets fouled on his way to the basket. And two free throws for Waupun's Isaac Van de Kamp.
It's going to go on Gambino. And again, the officials even, having to take a minute and look at those jerseys to find that number. A little bit hard to see on those shirts.
Yeah, we're just hoping they always turn sideways for us to be able to see who it is. Just got to get used to seeing some faces out there. And they bring a lot of guys off the bench too for Kewaskum, so it's hard to keep up once in a while. That one also misses. Both shots no good for Van de Kamp. The Indians won't quite go away all the way here in this ball game. Kemp has it, gets it over to Thal, and Bain has the top of the key. Cross-court pass over to Bain, working against Prawl. A good job with the quick feet to get in front of him. So pulls up 15-footer from the right side and puts it in. His first basket of the ball game. There's a reason he's in the starting lineup. He showed a pretty good shot there with a pull-up 15-footer. Waupun now hanging on to a 2-point lead. Here goes Prawl along the baseline, gets it over to Van de Kamp. And finding Gopal and turns around with a 5-footer, misses, and just like that, Kewaskum has it with a chance to tie it up or take the lead this trip down the court.
Well, we said coming in, Kewaskum a better team than their record shows. And making shots tonight, keeping themselves in the game. Three-point shot has really been their go-to shot on the night.
Oh, Hazard gets it over to Daniel again, top of the key, guarded by Gopal. Pulls it back in the hands of Kemp. Goes Gambino with the ball, drives in the lane, about a 14-footer straight away, and a nice strong shot there by Charlie Gambino. Now got 10 in the ball game. 32-32. Gopal gets it taken away, and Gambino comes up with it. And now Kewaskum with an opportunity to take the lead in the game. What's going on offensively, Randy?
Yeah, I don't know. They've had some opportunities, the Warriors have, but just not able to knock them down. And maybe credit Kewaskum, they're getting after it a little more on defense.
Kemp's going to get it, goes to the right side of the basket, finishes, and now just like that, Kewaskum is leading by 2, 34-32.
Coach Dunlop not going to call a timeout. I thought maybe he was up, but decided to let the kids figure it out here.
9-0 here in the second half in favor of Kewaskum for them to take a 2-point lead. Hawkinson gets an open look at a three, rims out, no good, and Bain gets the rebound, pushes it up the other way. Daniel gets the pass. Back in the hands of Kemp. Well, nothing going in for Waupun right now. Gambino takes it up, and a nice job by Vandekamp to disrupt that shot. Gopalin gets it back over to Vandekamp. Well, nice look inside, nice pass, gets it into Krieger, and he's going to get fouled hard to make sure he doesn't get that basket and one. And he's going to go to the free throw line now to shoot two.
Krieger is 1 of 2 from the line tonight.
Free throw is up and good.
Yeah, Jake, one of those guys, he's not a high flyer. That's not his game. He's not the great leaper, but really smart. Use that shot fake, sits down, draws the foul. Let those let those jumpers go up in the air. Wait for him to come down, then do it.
Good job by Krieger getting both of those to go. Timeout on the court. Back in 30 seconds with more Warrior basketball on RP Sports.
Hey, you cold over there? Where's the heat?
The what?
The heat! Where's the heat?
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Don't chance it and find yourself asking, where's the heat? Get on our furnace maintenance plan now to prevent a furnace malfunction or a heating headache. Need a brand new American Standard furnace? We do that too. Call 920-763-2301, allphasecomforts.com.
Did you say something about the beef?
Where's the heat?
Okay, we are back. Tied up at 34 apiece after a couple of free throws by Jake Krieger. Back time to play here and see if Waupun can get the offense going. Only 2 points here so far in the first 4+ minutes here of the second half.
Brian Ferris and Torres in the game.
Yeah, they'll definitely bring some new energy on the court for Waupun. Some nice fresh legs out there.
Yeah, continue that full court pressure.
Oh, a little alley-oop play and a nice job, a good feed inside into Daniel. And he finishes. He's finally in the scorebook. That's his first points for a guy who scores 9 points a game.
Yeah, he's been at the free throw line but not able to score.
Yeah, they just say Coleman down there on
yeah,
the floor.
In the program, they list him as Anthony Coleman, but it.
In the Wiz Sports has them Coleman /
Stull.
Thull. But in their program, it's just Coleman. Something away from the ball.
Hawkinson.
Higginson picks up his second foul of the ball game. 3 fouls apiece for both teams. More full court pressure by the Warriors. Gambino working against Torres, gets it up to half court.
There's that trap, you gotta like it. Rotating.
Yeah, it caused a little trouble, but they somehow hung on to it. Daniel along the right side. Bain gets it, finds a lane to the basket, goes up strong and finishes right in front of Krieger. A strong move there by Zach Bain. Coming alive here, and that's what his coach said in that one of the games they had just recently, that he was quiet and all of a sudden he just kind of went off for a bunch of points. Got 5 here in the second half. Krieger falls and ball picked up by Gambino, passes up to Bain. And he's going to get fouled on his way to the basket.
It's going to go against Logan.
And Krieger just losing his footing and couldn't grab the ball, get back to it again, and the Indians pick it up, draw the foul, and they'll take it out on their baseline with a 4-point lead, 38-34. Kewaskum gets the ball out on top over to Daniel.
Up on in 2-3 zone right now on the inbounds.
Daniel along the baseline. Back up to Daniel again, guarded by Torres. Back out on top with it as Gambino throws up a three, rims out no good, and tapped in the hands of Torres. Waupun can get some offense going here in the second half. Here goes Torres, nice feed to Krieger, and he's going to get fouled by Gambino. Not agreeing with the officials on that call. Thought he had a clean block. He was heading the other way with it. Now 2 free throws for the Warriors.
It's another spot where Jake could have, I don't think he realized the defender was that close behind him, but he could have, another one where he could have used that effective shot fake he has.
This free throw goes in for Jake.
Kriegs 5 of 6 from the line. Take that any night, huh?
Yeah. Free throw in front of the rim, no good.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that to you, Jake.
38-35 in favor of Kewaskum. Under 11:50 left to play in the ball game. Thanks for joining us tonight. The over 50 computers logged on to the ball game. Don't forget, girls basketball, Waupun at home against Kewaskum tomorrow. We'll have that one for you. And at Laconia for the boys from Waupun coming up on Saturday night, right where you have it here at Radio Plus. Bain out on the perimeter with it, working against Hawkinson around the back. Free throw line, puts it up. Goes up short on the shot. Nobody steps in to grab the rebound. And nice try there by Steinbauer, but can't go out of bounds and touch the ball and then be the next guy to touch the ball again. So it's called on the line.
Well, Waupun's defensive energy is doing the job, but again, credit Kewaskum. They're doing a good job shooting it.
Hawkinson goes up with the left hand, catches the back of the rim, does not make it. Kewaskum again with that 3-point lead and the basketball. Good show there by Torres, cutting off that drive and working the perimeter are the Indians. Being patient with that lead, and a good job there by Ferris, picks it up.
Nice pass.
And somehow gets it over to Torres, and he goes in and puts it in, but I think he was kind of out of control. All of a sudden he looks and he puts his perfect pass right on the mark to Torres. Great job there by Ferris.
That's amazing, actually. Slipping, going out of bounds, and able to lay it right on the mark.
And Prahl comes up with a steal, and Waupun's defense causing some problems here for the Indians, and Waupun with a chance to take the lead back, down by 1. Goes Prahl in the lane, gets cut off. Here goes Torres. Kicks it out left side, and Ferris puts up a three. That is no good. Krieger goes after the rebound, gets knocked out of his hands, and Bain comes up with it. 38-37, Waupun trailing Kewaskum. Under 10 to play.
Both teams playing hard. It's a nice game.
Little runner 10-footer is no good, and Hawkinson goes up and grabs the rebound. In the lane with it is Hawkinson. Little fadeaway 15-footer comes up short on the shot, and Prahl steps in to get the long rebound. He'll throw up a three. That is no good, and Bain gets the rebound. A couple opportunities missed there by Waupun. Bain going in strong on the right side, gets shoved a little bit too much by Prahl, and he's going to pick up a foul.
Yeah, officials will let you get away with one bump and contact, away from the action, but if you keep riding like that, you get your saddle out, cinch it up, they're going to eventually make that call. You make it easy for those officials to do so.
Carla Peterson, the only one brave enough to go on our chat line out there. Carla says, "Go Warriors."
Saw Carla the other day at the store.
One of the Church League volleyball greats. Played with her and Jim in Church League volleyball. Did some really good years. And they're going to say it was just a tie-up. And possession arrow pointing toward Kewaskum. Yeah, Jerry and Chris Krieger also, a family. Play volleyball with them in that league. Very competitive bunch. What a fun bunch to hang out with. See Fleer back in the ball game now for Waupun. Charlie Fleer. Bain's going to launch up a three. That rims out no good, and Hawkinson gets the rebound. Again, Waupun with another opportunity to take the lead, down by 1. Hawkinson explodes towards the rim and scoops it up with the right hand and in. Nice man's drive there by Aiden Hawkinson to get his first points of the second half. He's got 13 in the game.
Well, that's a nice move from the left side. Use your right hand, shield off that defender.
You got Chase Cook out there, number 15, that give him an open look. He's been burying some threes at a couple in the first half. We got a foul on the floor on Waupun. Call that one on Braden Torres. Waupun racking up the fouls a little bit. That's number 6 for them. It'll be free throws the rest of the way now for Kewaskum. They've only got 4 fouls, a little opposite of what we saw in the first half.
If you're listening on radio, Waupun up 1 right now, 39-38. Heck of a game, back and forth.
Dave Turner said, watching from Idaho, go Warriors. Be cheering on the Ferris contingent. You know, Bryant, his mom's going to be heading out. I think she's from Idaho. Oh, three-pointer from the left corner is up, and it is good. Landon Daniel with the basket. Back to a 2-point lead for the Kewaskum Indians. Vandekamp has it. Gets it back up to Fleer to set things up for Waupun. Just Hawkinson kind of leaning on him the whole way, just waiting to keep on pressuring it towards the basket to draw that foul on Eli Steinbauer. Foul number 5 on the Indians.
3 fouls on Steinbauer.
Hawkinson and Fleer will sit down, and Prahl checks in along with Ferris. Ewert on the court also, and Emmett Hull on the court for Waupun along with Vandekamp. Well, from the left elbow, putting it up and putting it in. Everybody back off from Ewert, and Zeke Ewert goes up and says, I'll take this shot, and puts it in. We're tied at 41.
Waupun not afraid to guard 40 feet from the basket. Get after it.
We're tied at 41. Kewaskum with the basketball. Drive now from Koenig. Kicks it out to the left side. And back out on top in the hands of Dawson Stahl. Great defense for Waupun. See if they can get that ball back. And drawing the foul will be Daniel along the left side.
It's going to go against Emmett Hull, his second.
You know, Carla says her and her husband, along with her sister and brother-in-law, take full credit for all the athletic ability in the Krieger and Peterson families. And I tell you, they all were very good athletes.
Yeah.
And unbelievable, the generations we've seen. You got Cale going through right now. You got big Jake out there, Jake Krieger and Cale Peterson, part of that whole throng, that family.
It kind of helps when you go all the way back to great grandpa, and they were all big people, you know, tall, long people. Daniel 1 of 2 from the line.
Here we go. Waupun with the basketball, trailing by a point. Here goes Paul, gets his shot blocked, but gets it back. Back down to the corner. Vandekamp doesn't hesitate, throws it up and puts it in. It's the guy you want in that situation. Isaac Vandekamp, no hesitation, goes up and drills it from the left corner. Now a 2-point lead for Waupun.
Numerous lead changes in this game, several ties. A lot of fun.
It's a good battle going on right now. A couple very good up-and-coming teams. They'll pass it down along the post and kind of clearing out, going up with the right hand and not finishing. It was Dawson Stahl, and Waupun gets the rebound. They got the ball and a 2-point lead.
Good box out by Ferris against the much taller Bain.
Oh, and that'll make all the state of Idaho happy as Brian Ferris goes up and scoops one up, goes right between a couple of the Indian players and scores. And a timeout on the court. Back in 30 seconds with more Waupun Warrior basketball on RP Sports.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your state of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
Okay, we are back at Waupun High School. A timeout taken by Don Gruber. One call, that's all. Out there for Kewaskum. Super nice guy. He might not appreciate this. My Gruber reference.
Gruber, he's a character too, the one from Milwaukee, the lawyer.
Man, he must have a ton of dollars. He sponsors the Bucks, the Brewers, the Packers.
He sponsored my son's, my son Austin played in the Pro-Am League in Milwaukee, and he was the team sponsor. He would show up wearing these bright orange suits or canary yellow suits, and he came to those games. It was so fun. What a dude.
Yeah, pretty well-liked guy, and likes to be part of the whole Wisconsin scene and the sports scene. Three-pointer a little too strong, and Ferris gets the weak side rebound. Waupun leading by 4, 46-42, under 5.5 to play. Ball gets cut off, a little hesitation, gets over to Ferris in the lane, over to Krieger, gets it knocked out of his hands, and finally goes in the hands of Colemanthal. Bain has it, bringing it up along the left side. And good pass over on the other side of the basket, finds Dawson Stahl for his first points of the game. You know, Bain trying to make his presence known just a little bit more, but still only with 7 points in the game. Here goes Van de Kamp with a three-point basket from the left side. Nice shot there. Isaac Van de Kamp, his second three of the half. He's now got 11 in the ball game. Colemanthal from the left corner puts it up, and a three-point basket for him. There's a reason he's in the starting lineup there for the Indians, and I want to see him get going right now.
Yeah, only a freshman, you said, correct? I didn't look, but man, confident.
Van de Kamp gets it back over to Ferris out on the perimeter. Nice little cut to the basket and finding him. Good job by Ferris finding Van de Kamp, and Van de Kamp finishes. Ferris looking for that maybe foul and a three-point. Oh!
Timeout.
Timeout called just before the pickoff by Ferris. A full timeout back in a minute with more Warrior basketball on RP Sports.
We all know the struggle, the ups, the downs, the roundabouts on the journey to losing weight. This is Dr. Randy Blahoviak at New Medical Center, and we understand. We've been there. That's why we're proud to offer you a fresh start with our semaglutide weight loss program. Semaglutide, commercially known as Wegovy, is an FDA-approved medication that mimics a hormone your body naturally produces. It helps to curb your hunger, eliminate cravings, and lets you focus on what truly matters, living your best life. But it's more than just a medication. It's about feeling good inside and out. It's about finding your confidence, your strength, and reclaiming the life you've always dreamed of. We've witnessed remarkable transformations here at New Medical Center. Real people, like you and me, taking control of their health, their happiness, and their future. Take it from me, I lost 40 pounds. That's 20% of my entire body weight in 5 months with no change in exercise. It was easy. Begin your transformation today. Call New Medical Center at 920-324-9899 or visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com.
Okay, welcome back. Thanks for joining us here tonight. All 54 computers logged on and cheering on your teams. Might even have a few Kewaskum viewers out there, and you're definitely welcome to join us. Waupun leading now 51-47 with 4:10 and counting down in the ball game. Indians with the basketball. Daniel being guarded by Gopalin, but does get the ball away over the hands of Gambino. Bain on the perimeter, Prawl guarding him. Colemanthal almost loses it, but chases it back down. Indians just kind of working the perimeter right now against Waupun. Great job, Waupun, just moving those feet and keeping them from penetrating.
He switched most of the handoffs and most travel.
Yeah, there's going to be a travel call, and a nice job there. Defense causes that. Elia Kemp, little head fake and tried to go in, but moved his feet, and Waupun will get it back, see if they can extend that 4-point lead.
Tell you what, Kewaskum's played well. The Indians have played well in this game. They've shot the three well, and that's a pretty nice team.
Yeah, we got a foul away from the ball called on Waupun.
That's going to go on Gopalin.
Yeah, aggressive little player, just like his sister Gracie, hard-nosed player. Hard to believe that Gracie and Kale in that bunch are seniors. It's just crazy that they have gotten to that point already.
I saw it a little earlier. I saw two really long-legged girls walk by, blonde hair. I thought, who the heck is that? Oh, it's Trinity Pierce and Kale Peterson.
Yeah, 6 foot and 6'1", they walking by and getting both got college scholarships to play college sports. Bain, a little spin move in the lane, and he's going to get fouled on his way to the basket by Vandekamp.
Isaac's first foul. Isaac did everything right there, and then right at the end he reached. Got him on the arm. Tried to wall up, but he did go. He got him on the elbow.
And that one almost misses everything for an 82% free throw shooter. Just good about airballed it into the Warrior Nation.
That's going to bring out some hoots and hollers from the student section.
No surprise, goes up and swishes the next one. He said 83%, but almost airballs it. So back to a 3-point lead for Waupun. Gopalin's got the ball out of the perimeter. Back over to Prawl out on top. Does a great job hanging onto that ball. Looks like he's dead in the water and then just kind of gives himself some other opportunities, but fun to watch. Oh, Torres took his eyes off the ball. It was coming to him over in the left perimeter. And turnover for Waupun. Kewaskum with a basketball.
Yeah, only a 3-point game right now. Great timeout there by Coach Gruber, because Brian Ferris was on his way to a layup. You know, if he hadn't called the timeout when he did, it would have been a big momentum swing here in this game.
A little back cut, and they ran that before to that same result. And putting it in was Landon Daniel, kind of a set play that they've done a couple times in the game.
Yeah. Get that high back screen. That's one way you relieve a lot of ball pressure and a lot of pressure away from the hoop.
Waupun up by 1, 51-50. Vandekamp with the basketball. And we've got a timeout taken by Waupun. And we will take a minute timeout. Back with more Warrior basketball in just 1 minute on RP Sports.
Steve with us here, the Other Bar, Main Street in downtown Waupun. Last minute push for the holiday gift certificates here. Steve, talk about that promotion.
Till the end of the year, we're going to run gift certificates. For every $30 you buy, you get a one-topping 12-inch pizza included with that. So if you want to go 60, 90, do the math, add them up, use them as stocking stuffers on top of that, use them for yourself. It's a great gift to have.
Great gift idea, of course, here at the Other Bar. And New Year's Eve, let's talk about that. Need some more people to sign up, right, for the casino night?
Yep, we want to get the casino night filled up here. We got some great prizes. Have a nice Italian dinner buffet to go along with it. You get here early. We'll have appetizers, drinks. We're going to run the games. We'll have you out of here by 10 o'clock. If you want to go to another party, you can ring in the new year, or you can just go home and go to bed. So another option to keep a little bit earlier.
Talk about your Christmas hours Sunday, Monday.
Sunday for Christmas Eve, we're going to be open from 11 to 5. Kitchen will be open until 4, and it's a hard close at 5. And then we'll be back Christmas night at 5 o'clock to open up, full bar, and then we'll be doing pizzas also.
Very good. The Other Bar with us here, Main Street, downtown Waupun. Thanks, Steve. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, all that fun stuff, right?
Thanks. You too, Nick, and have happy holidays to everybody else.
Okay, we are back. Fasten your seatbelts. It'll be a pretty exciting last 2:06 in the game. See, El Sparky checks in, says, "Go, Coach Dunlap." I know Coach Dunlap says he's got a lot of his buddies and stuff from college and that he used to play basketball with that kind of follow his coaching exploits here, and he's doing a great job here in Waupun. Inbounds pass into Hawkinson down to the corner. Back to Krieger along the right block. Set on the floor, working against Spain. Three-pointer on the way by Prawl, straight away, no good, off the side of the rim. Oh. And then, getting called for the foul will be, and that is on Landon Daniel. A good hustle there, because Vandekamp was kind of heading back the other way to head up, and all of a sudden saw the ball coming down to the corner. He hustles for it and draws the foul. That is team foul number 6 for Kewaskum. Vandekamp gets it down in the corner. Gambino tight on him right now. Vandekamp pulls up in the lane, too strong, and Krieger battling for it, knocks it over to Cole Thalman. Good effort there by Krieger, but now just a 1-point lead, 51-50. Waupun, 140 and counting down in the ball game.
Brian Ferris earning himself more minutes with that good play he had.
And we've got a travel is going to be called on Landon Daniel.
Yeah, called from a long ways away.
Yeah, didn't really argue it a whole lot when he was down, came back and walked past the official. A travel, adamant travel called, and Don Gruber not excited about that call.
I don't think he liked where it came from, from 40 feet away, and an official right on the spot there did not make that call. I didn't really see it myself, so hard to tell.
Krieger has it on the perimeter, back out on top over to Prawl. He's going to keep on pushing his way to the basket, but loses it on the way, and Gambino comes up with it, gives it over to Bain to bring up. Upon clinging to that 1-point lead, a little spin by Bain down to the floor, bad pass attempt. Waupun will come back up with it.
The Kewaskum people looking for a kick, but I don't think there was any intentional defensive act there. He just threw it off his lower leg. And
yeah, just as it hits your leg does not make it a kick.
Has to be, you have to actually make an effort to try and stick your leg out. Careful with it. Yeah, good job by Waupun taking care of it.
Double team comes in, and foul's going to be called. It'll be free throw time, or timeout called. Full timeout before anything happened out there. So a full timeout taken with 40 seconds left. Back in 30 seconds with more Waupun Warrior basketball on RP Sports.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
Okay, we are back at Waupun High School. Boy, it's a pretty physical game here. Just hanging on the edge once in a while, and somehow Waupun gets the ball back and call a timeout. 51-50. Waupun with 40 seconds left. What do you tell your players now when you're in that huddle in this situation with time winding down?
Well, first of all, you got to take care of the basketball. We cannot have a turnover, so they're probably going to have some kind of set here or some offensive situation they've lined up, and you're going to run. I think 40 is a long time to hold the ball and go to the free throw line. So I think you take a good shot when you get it. But, yeah, they're going to look for the best available shot.
And good job getting in the hands of Aiden Hawkinson, Waupun's best free throw shooter. He'll be going to the free throw line now for Waupun to shoot the 1-and-1. But you've seen a few games, he got about a third of his points at the free throw line toward the end of the ball game. Just by give the ball to me, you come and foul me, and I'll go to the free throw line and make them.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised that Kewaskum fouled that early. Maybe they weren't intending to, but.
Oh, that one no good. Well, a good foul then for them. And Krieger's going to get called for a foul, and we're going to go down the other way to shoot two free throws now for Bain, because that is foul number 10 on the Warriors. Not what you expected there. Open for that free throw to go in and get a couple of them, get at least a 3-point lead. Now just a 1-point lead, and you got their best free throw shooter at the free throw line with Zach Bain.
So many games get decided, it's either rebounding or free throw shooting in the end of games. And Gracie doing a little fish out there. Is that Gracie?
No, it's not Gracie.
Oh, I thought maybe it was.
Maybe.
No, that's not. You're right. It might be Vandestreet.
Well, we are tied at 51 apiece.
Vandestreet doing the worm down there, trying to distract.
Next free throw on the way, and that is also good. And now Waupun finds himself trailing by a point with 35 seconds and counting down. 52-51 Kewaskum. Here goes Aiden Hawkinson to the rim. And he's going to be shooting two free throws. He wanted to get back to that free throw line. A good guy to have there again. Missed his last free throw attempt. But now he gets 2 free throws for sure. And just a 1-point lead for Kewaskum.
Yeah, this time he's going to have 2. Maybe that takes the pressure off a little bit. A lot of time left in this game. Going to be more than one possession.
Makes his first free throw. Actually, I think it was Ryan Babish was doing the.
Oh, was it? Yeah, it could be. I don't know.
I saw her go up in the second row up there. We'll have to find out about that tomorrow. And that one's good too for Aiden. Waupun leading by a point, 53-52, down to 22 seconds left, and now a full timeout is going to be taken by Don Gruber. What a ball game here for both teams battling here. Waupun would love to stay perfect in the conference. Kewaskum would love to hand Waupun to their first loss in conference play. We'll keep it right here.
Yeah, right now you're talking in the huddle, you're saying we need 5 guys to rebound on a missed shot. That's really critical, and play good defense. Maybe you come out, you might jump somebody, try and trap and get a turnover. Certainly don't want to foul. If it happens, it's going to happen early. But, yeah, you don't want to really foul here. You just want to play good, solid defense. They're going to probably switch everything, maybe look to jump somebody and trap them. But once the shot goes up for Kewaskum, you need all 5 guys crashing that glass and make sure you secure that rebound.
Okay. Here we go. 1-point lead for Waupun, just 21.8 seconds left. 63 computers logged on, watching a very good basketball game. Steve Witterhack here along with Randy Armga, Big Nate Young. If the camera would have to slip off the action, that'll be Nate that you can get on for that, but he's doing a great job for us on the money all the time. Here we go. Kewaskum will take it out on their half of the court on the side.
See if Waupun's just going to play vanilla man-to-man or if they might have something in the works here. Get an early trap.
Inbounds pass into Landon Daniel by half court. Guarded by Torres. Gives up his dribble. Back to Gambino. They look inside, and looks like there is going to be a foul possibly on Logan Prowell. Little hand jousting going on there between him and Elliott Kemp out there. As adamant as he was to get the ball, looked like that was something they were trying to get the ball in his hands inside, and they did. Through the foul. 2 free throws now for Elliott Kemp. That's too strong. Back of the rim, no good. How tight can you be when you didn't tie the game up with 14 seconds left and you missed the first one?
Warrior Nation doing their best to kindly distract him.
Another free throw for Elliott Kemp. And that is good. Out the front of the rim, off the backboard and in. We are tied at 53 apiece. Well, what should happen here is Waupun should take a timeout and talk about it. So we're going to keep it right here. Too much stuff going on. Big part of the ball game. We're tied at 53 apiece with 9.6 seconds left in the game.
Plenty of time to, design a play, get a good shot. I think you'd want to get something going at the basket. Try and drive the ball to the basket. You're in the bonus. Maybe you get fouled and give yourself a chance to win the game that way, or get something at the glass here. You got to think maybe the ball's going to be in Aiden Hawkinson's hands. He's kind of the guy that can create, but he may not be the guy taking the shot, but I think the ball should be there, and see if he can create something either for himself or a teammate.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. Any of a million things could happen here, so we'll see. For Waupun, the worst case scenario, you go into overtime and hammer it out there, and the best case scenario, at least getting a bucket right here and winning this thing with 9.6 seconds left.
Yeah, I'm able to get from our vantage point, look down into the huddle and see what Coach Dunlap's drawing up on the board there, so we'll see if it works.
Okay. We got Logan Prowell out there, Jake Krieger, Aiden Hawkinson on the court, Braden Torres along with Vandekamp out there too, Isaac Vandekamp, the 5 on the court for Waupun.
Last time in this situation, Kewaskum trapped immediately, so Waupun's got to be strong with the ball.
Well, we got Hawkinson actually, he's going to get the ball right back, and dribbling along the left side, he's going to get fouled by Coleman Thowell. And see if Waupun can take advantage at the charity stripe now with 7 seconds left.
Yeah,
Sure,
I don't know.
was that what Coach Gruber wanted, you think?
I don't think so, no. But, the good thing for them, they did it with 7 seconds, so there's going to be an opportunity for them to have the ball yet. But
Aiden made his last 2 free throws. Free throw up, and it is good. And trying to work its way out of there, but rims around a little bit and goes in for Aiden. Back in the lead is Waupun with 7 seconds left. Love to see this thing go in, so you have to force them to make a 3-point shot. That goes in. Waupun leading by 3. And a timeout taken again by Coach Gruber, taking a full timeout. Again, thanks for joining us tonight. Join us the next couple nights. For one thing, get down to the gym tomorrow if you can, and come down and watch some Waupun Lady Warrior basketball as they take on the defending state champ Kewaskum Indians. The last 2 Division III state champs going at it right here at Waupun High School. So come down and cheer on your team. And if you can't, you can watch it with us. So we'll be calling the game tomorrow on Radio Plus.
yeah, Waupun girls team is fun to watch right now too, isn't it? It's some size. They got some really skilled players. Just a very entertaining team to watch.
So my little grandson Johnny Winterhack heading out right now with my daughter-in-law Bridget and her dad Mark Nickel.
Yeah, probably time to go home.
I would say let's just stand right here and watch the last 7 seconds.
Johnny's got to get out and go. He's got to go to bed. He's got to get up and go to school in the morning.
Well,
yeah,
I've been on his bed routine. You got to read about 5 books if you want to get out of there.
Not leaving right now. 7 seconds left. You got to see the last play, but. Who we got in the game here for Waupun?
Boy, you're bringing
Gage Stelsel.
You're bringing the tallest guy out there to guard the inbounds pass right now with Gage Stelsel out there. Those long arms. He's the tallest player on the team. Waving his arms right now, and he does tap it off his hands. That's why we brought him out here. And everybody's standing up. Good job. Bring big Gage out there with his long arms, just waving him there, and the inbounds pass deflected on Elliot Kemps. So that took a second off the clock. 6 seconds left. Gage again guarding that inbounds pass. They do get it into Gambino. Dribbles over half court. Baines got it. And he throws it up, and that comes up short, and Waupun will win 55-53. Wow. I give old Gage even caused some problems. It took him a while to get that ball in, but a great finish here by Waupun, winning 55-53.
Everybody has a role. Everybody has a part. Right there, Stelsel comes in the game for 7 seconds, and he made it a little more difficult. Able to get a tip on a inbounds pass.
Okay, I think we're going to take a timeout here. And then I'm going to head down to the court with my microphone. We're going to talk to a few Waupun Warrior players. Talk to Coach Alex Dunlap in just a few minutes. Waupun winning 55-53. I thought they were up by 3 when we went into that.
No, that's right. 2 points.
55-53.
Yeah. 3-pointer would have won it.
Yeah. So. Again, Waupun escaping with a good victory here, and they stay perfect in conference play at 5-0. Nice victory here for the Waupun Warriors. Back with those interviews in just a few minutes on RP Sports.
It's time to take control of your soil management. Turn to the Great Plains TerraMax, a versatile hybrid tillage solution offering variable intensity tillage for a variety of fall and spring field conditions. Create the ideal seedbed with a high-quality finish, level soils and remove ruts, and eliminate resistant weeds, all with one tool. Tillage is now on your terms with TerraMax. Visit Waupun Equipment Company today to learn more about hybrid tillage and the all-new TerraMax from Great Plains. TerraMax, for tillage on your terms.
Excellence in dentistry meets exceptional service. It's Dentistry of Wisconsin in Waupun and Beaver Dam. From routine cleanings, checkups, and maintenance to more advanced dental care and cosmetic services, choose Dentistry of Wisconsin. Doctors Metzger's, Truckenbrod, Dittman, and Warner, along with their friendly staff, are here to care for you. Visit their state-of-the-art facilities in Waupun and Beaver Dam, accepting new patients. Dentistry of Wisconsin. They'll give you a reason to smile both inside and out.
You You work hard to make sure your family has everything they need. Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family will have the help they need to maintain their quality of life and pursue their dreams. Get the peace of mind you deserve by protecting what matters most.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
American Family Insurance.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Kasasa Rewards checking accounts? All Kasasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees when you meet the monthly qualification criteria. There's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Kasasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
A reminder for everyone that Ben's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Ben's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Ben's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
Let's spring into a new career with Saputo. Become part of a great company and team. Due to their continued growth, Saputo has full-time benefit-eligible maintenance and 12-hour shifts available in their Alto facility. Saputo offers entry-level pay starting at just under $23 per hour and operator's pay starting at over $26 an hour. Great benefits and shift pay. Log on saputo.com/careers. Spring into a new career at Saputo. Saputo is an equal opportunity employer.
Okay, we are back down to the floor at Waupun High School. Waupun winning a thrilling game, 55-53 over Kewaskum. Had a chance to talk to a few of the players right now for Waupun, to talk to Braden Torres. And Braden, a great defensive scheme that you had out there with Alex Dunlap, your head coach, calling for a lot of things out of you guys. And you guys, looks like you were running everything perfectly. Just talk about what you guys did defensively to Kewaskum.
We knew that he shoots a lot of shots, and that we were going to throw a lot of bodies at him, and hopefully it would tire him out, and it looked like it did. And obviously in that free throw he airballed that, and he looked pretty tired and down on himself, and he just never got going.
I know Randy Armga, my broadcast buddy up there, said kind of baiting him into taking those moves down. It looked, they thought they had an open look coming down. All of a sudden somebody jumps out and helps out over there, and that really kind of threw them off. I thought you guys ran that perfectly.
Yeah, they got us in the beginning, first half, with throwing the skip pass, but then we kind of adjusted, and we were able to get out and close out, and they, obviously it was close, but not enough.
Okay, well, a great game here tonight, and the whole scheme of the Waupun defense, great job by Braden Torres.
Yep.
Move right down the line here. We're going to talk to Brian Ferris, and Brian, again, some nice steals out there, and a lot of good things you did, defense turning into offense out there, and just talk about the pride you guys put into working hard on your defense, and it spelled out a victory here tonight.
I think Coach Dunlap, always preaches defense. He knows we have the offensive weapons, so I think he really keys in on the defensive part. So when we lock in, he knows we got to bring that pressure, and that's what stops us from winning the game. So it stops them from scoring too much.
Yeah, some big steals at some key times. I know Randy Armgard, he loved the little defense you had with your back to the ball, and you just stuck with the correct arm, that left hand. You knocked that one away in the first half. Kind of spun it around, and Waupun got the ball back with that. So it looks like technique-wise, he really has you guys trained right.
Yes, I think so. He preaches that in practice every day. We do defensive drills every single day. So I think it just gets us ready for the game time situations, and then when we're there, we just execute it. So I think he sets us up well.
Let's say to anybody in Idaho that was watching here tonight.
I love you guys. Thanks for watching.
Okay, thanks, Brian Ferris. Great job tonight. And then the big guy they bring in here, you got to bring the longest arms and the tallest guy in the team to come in when there's only 7 seconds left in the game and guard that inbounds pass. So, Gage Stelso, what did Coach tell you before he threw you out there on the court? Did you ask him, what do you want me out there for exactly? Because he hadn't played the whole game, came out there with 7 seconds left.
Well, basically, he just wanted me to go out there and get a steal or a tip or just try to get the ball.
That's all I
did. You stuck your arms out there waving them, and you got that one tip, and that took a second off the clock, and it took them a little while to get that second pass in there, too, so you did your job, and everybody's asked to do different things, so a great job on getting out there guarding that inbound pass.
Thank you.
Yeah, Gage Stelso, I think we'll be hearing a lot out of him, too, in the future. Good job, Gage. And we'll see if we can get Coach Dunlap. We see him anywhere in here. And see if we can get Coach. Hey, Coach, can we get you out here? Okay, we're going to talk to Coach Alex Dunlap, too. And what a battle here tonight with you and Kewaskum. And I love your defensive game plan you had. And just talk about that a little bit with your guys. And it looks like they just followed everything that they learned in practice with your defense. They said you preach a lot of the stuff, and they follow through with it.
Yeah, we really wanted to make their role players beat us. I think they got too many wide open looks early on, and role players, when they're towed up threes or getting layups, like, it's really easy for them. So we wanted to make it really hard on them. But Bain's an incredible player. He'll probably be a first-team all-conference player. He's an awesome, awesome player. But we try to get him out of his game by throwing different bodies. And when we switch a lot of stuff, but we have Aiden Hawkinson, we got Logan Prawl. We have all these guys that really want to dig in on the defensive end. And I told him in a timeout, I said, we're going to win this game down there. We can get anything we want on offense, but we're going to win the game down there, and we certainly did. So.
Well, I know Randy Armgill, my broadcast partner up there, he really loved the strategy of having those guys. They get past the first defender, but the help side came in, and all of a sudden that changed everything. They were missing shots one after another because they weren't expecting that help coming in so strongly.
Yeah, we really lean on each other. Communication always is something that we hang our hat on. And when you communicate and you know that your teammate's in the gap or he's in the help side, you can really crank up the ball pressure because you got your teammate that you trust that's going to help you out with whatever you need. And that's what we rep, that's what we practice, and we see the byproduct right now of just really loving your teammate, trusting them, and it goes well beyond basketball because, like I said, they love each other. We got a great group of guys, and I can't say how much they love each other, and I love this group.
Well, you had a fan that was contacting us. El Sparky said, "Go, Coach Dunlap." So you must know who that is.
Yeah, that would be older brother Jim. He was a wrestler, so our battles in the driveway are something I hold special to my heart. But I've always beat him one-on-one, and usually we do it on birthday. So thanks for watching, Jim, and we'll take after it on your birthday. So.
Well, congratulations on an impressive victory. Kids are obviously buying into what you're selling to them right now. It's fun to watch. And we'll be back again to cover your game on Saturday over at Laconia in that ball game on the road.
Yeah, we got to start winning some non-conference games here. That's a huge rivalry game, and we'll be ready to go. We got a great day of practice tomorrow. We'll get dialed in, and we'll be ready to go for Saturday.
Congratulations, Coach. Nice win.
Thank you very much.
Alex Dunlap, head coach of the Waupun, joining us. Waupun wins 55-53, and we're going to send it back up to Randy and talk about the scoring in the ball game.
Okay, statistically, individual stats, Kewaskum, Landon Daniel with 8 points, Anthony Coleman-Thole with 5, Joshua Koenig with 3, Dawson Stahl with 2, Elliot Kemp finished the night with 9, Charles Gambino with 10, Chase Cook, 6 points. All that came on 3-point shots, and Zachary Bain ended the night with 10. So as far as Waupun's concerned, I think they felt like they did a nice job on Zach. He's a quality player, as they said, a lot of length there. For Waupun, Bryant Ferris had 2 baskets for 4 points. I think he had a bigger role in the game than the 4 points, but he knows what he's out there for, and he does a super job. He would have had 1 more basket on a steal, but good timeout there called by Dan Gruber right before the steal by Ferris. So Zeke Ewert with 2 points. Jake Krieger had 10. 7 of those came in the first half. He had a 3-pointer, a basket, and he was 5 of 7 from the free throw line. Logan Prawl with 5 points. A couple of hoops, 1 of 2 from the line. Braden Torres with 4 points, 2 baskets. Isaac Vandekamp finished the night with 13. And Aiden Hawkinson rounded out the scoring. He finished with 16 points, 1 3-pointer. 5 field goals, and he was 3 of 5 from the free throw line. So the final score here tonight ends up being Waupun 57 and Kewaskum Indians 55. Thanks for tuning in, folks. See you tomorrow night when we have Waupun girls basketball. Steve's just back up here. We'll let him close things out.
Okay, just letting you do it, but again, Waupun winning, and we will be here for girls basketball taking on Kewaskum. Should be another great game with some meaning to that ball game. The last two state championships in Division III battling, and we'll have that for you at 7 o'clock tomorrow night right here at Waupun High School. Then Saturday night, don't forget that we will be over at Laconia High School for some boys basketball non-conference action about 7 o'clock on that ball game. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast here tonight. Randy with me. Steve Winterhack saying so long, and Big Nate Young on the video streaming. Waupun winning 55-53 and stay 5-0 now in conference play. It's been Waupun Warrior basketball on RP Sports.
Andy with us here from the other bar, Main Street in downtown Waupun. Happy New Year, Andy. Here we go again, 2024.
Yep, happy 24 out there in Radio Land. We got a lot going on this week. It is meat week. Packers play at 3:30, so meat raffle will be at 2 p.m. on Sunday before the game. Packers, of course, are looking for a playoff spot, and they take on the Bears. You can guarantee we're going to have it on here.
All right, very good. Now, before Sunday, we've got great weekly specials here at the other bar. Talk about that for us.
Absolutely. You'll have to stop in and see what Tierney's rolling out of her kitchen. Obviously, we got hot beef, hot pork, hot turkey with mashed potatoes and gravy every day. You'll have to stop in and check out the soup board. That changes by the day, sometimes by the hour. You can guarantee that we usually got chili on that for the season. But, yeah, you'll have to stop in and see what Tierney's rolling out.
Andy with us here at the other bar, Main Street in downtown Waupun. Go Bucks, go Badgers basketball, go Marquette, go Pack-Ho.
Yeah, there's a lot going on, and we're your one-stop shop for all that. Anything sports, you can check out our 16 tap lines and tons of spirits, and we'll always have a game on here.
Radio Plus Sports. The complete broadcast schedule can be found at radioplusinfo.com.